All right, everybody. It's Sean again from Green Relief. I'm here at the Curry Ford location with Keith, one of the medical assistants here. And what I want to do is I just want to have Keith fill you guys in on what he does with the appointments and all of the applications and the paperwork, just so we can go ahead and clear that up because I know that's a really important process. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'll introduce Keith, and then I'll show you some of the CBD products that are sold here at the Curry Ford location. All right. Now, if you haven't gone to our website yet, I want you to sign up an appointment, get yourself hooked up. Go to greenrelief.com, set up your appointment for whatever location is convenient for you, and maybe you'll end up working with Keith here, okay? So Keith, I'm going to pan in here.
Okay.
So Keith, tell us exactly when somebody schedules an appointment for their first appointment, rather. What kind of things do you take them through? Like, what's the whole process?
Okay, as soon as you walk in the door,
Mm-hmm.
we will hand you an iPad where you fill out your personal information,
Mm-hmm.
your address, phone number, social security, stuff of that nature, and then have
Mm-hmm.
you sign in your HIPAA form, which everybody's been to a medical office and signed before.
Mm-hmm.
And then we take a picture of you for the medical records.
Okay.
Once that's done, then hopefully you brought in a little medical record or health summary with you. And then you and I go into a room and you help me make up your medical record before Dr. Kevitt comes in and sees you. That way we get the medicines that you're on, any allergies you're on, all your conditions that you want to be treated for.
Mm-hmm.
That way Dr. Kevitt can explain to you how THC and CBD works in your body for the conditions that you're wanting to be helped with. Then after that point of view, while you're in the office with Dr. Kevitt, Debbie, our office manager, usually starts your registration on state and gets you sends your information to the state. So when Dr. Kevitt is finished, you receive 2 emails in your phone, and the first one will tell you that the username is your email is your username, and then you'll get a temporary password, which we help you set up a full password when we log you into the state and take you through that process so you can pay the state their $75 plus I think it's a $2.50 convenience fee, which you can pay with your credit card or debit card on state, and you will receive your notification email within 5 to 10 days. And then once you have that notification email, you make a second appointment to come in to Dr. Kevitt. We load up your profile for the state of Florida so you can go to the dispensary. Now, each one of these visits, it's slightly expensive. It's $125 a visit for both visits. That's usually cheaper than a lot of other places we've seen. And that is a cash payment for that. The state of Florida, you can use debit or credit, but for the doctor's visit, it's $125 cash.
Okay.
And then, like I said, it takes about 5 to 10 days. You get your notification, come in. Dr. Kevitt sees you. We go to the dispensaries with you, the route of administration, what would probably work best for you, whether it's going to be indica strains or sativa strains. That's the different types of THC that helps you with your problems. And then we also do have plain CBD oils and lotions that we do sell here in the office.
And we'll actually, I'll go ahead and give you a little rundown on the CBD selection and stuff. The Mills, Virginia Avenue location doesn't have that stuff yet, but they will soon. But I'll give you a rundown on everything like that. Going back to Keith really quick. So Keith, that was awesome. You
Thank you.
did a lot of stuff right
Thank
there.
you.
I appreciate it. So I just want to back up real quick. When
Okay.
you said the HIPAA forms or anything like that, is there anything specific that you encourage people to bring in, like, any information?
They need to bring in their driver's license.
Okay.
And hopefully their address on their driver's license matches their physical address, because that's what the state uses to verify
Oh, yeah.
proof of residence.
Okay.
If you've moved here or haven't changed your driver's license, then if you have a utility bill like from Orlando Utilities,
Okay.
Duke Energy, as long as it's got your name and your current address on it, we can use that.
Okay.
And we'll take a snapshot of it and send that to the state as proof of residency.
Okay, gotcha.
And the other thing, if you can if you don't have a printout from a doctor, haven't seen a doctor in a long time, just make sure that you write down the exact conditions you want to be seen for, like it's either, you're having chronic pain, back pain, sciatica, herniated disc, anxiety, insomnia, migraines, PTSD, and I can guarantee you we will get you approved. We haven't, since September we've been doing this, we haven't seen anybody not be approved yet for their
Really?
green card. Yes.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So things that it seems like in the last couple, at least from 2016, when this was first introduced, things have loosened up a little bit.
It's loosened up because the state does give you a little leeway.
Okay.
They do have a section where it says benign chronic pain or non-malignant pain. If you check that, that means people who have chronic backaches, chronic knee pain, arthritis, and that's guaranteed.
Wow.
And then people with anxiety and stuff like that, that can be put under the PTSD because that considers insomnia, anxiety, mood swings, anything of that nature.
Gotcha.
Migraines, something simple as that. And of course, the bad things like cancer
Yeah.
and other problems like that, ALS and
Yeah.
the severe problems.
So what do you, when most people come in, what kind of things do you typically see, like really common things?
Most common things is sciatica or low back pain, arthritis, joint pain, migraines, insomnia and anxiety is what we see the most of.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And so, like you said, you basically get everything, help the patient get everything filled out. They come back 5 to 10 business days, or
Once they get their their notification from the state of Florida saying you've been approved, and you call us and make your second appointment.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and that second appointment, Dr. Kivett will walk you through basically the treatment plan.
The treatment plan
Yeah.
and explain to you, if you're not familiar with cannabis, the
Okay.
different cannabis and how it works in your body and how the receptors. And then we give you a packet which has some information about that in it also.
Gotcha. And then, so at that point, you're all set to go. You can go to a dispensary.
Yeah, as soon as you walk out of here on your second visit, you can go to any dispensary.
Awesome. Which one would you recommend somebody?
A lot of people that come to this office, they like the Cure Leaf because it's around the corner on 436 right before you get to Highway 50.
Okay.
That's the closest one, the only one on the east side of town.
Oh man, yeah, it's convenient then.
Yeah, because then we have Satira, which is down near the old Pulse complex.
Yep. Okay.
And then there's Knox, which is on Edgewater and
Orange.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Edgewater and Orange.
Yep.
Right in that area.
Yep.
And then there's True Lee, which is north of 441. I mean,
Okay.
north of Lee Road on 441.
Okay, gotcha. So there's a couple different
Yeah.
options, but most of the time the closest one is
Is the Cure Leaf.
Cure Leaf. Yep.
And
Okay.
all the dispensaries do deliver. Most of them deliver free of charge.
Oh, it's like
so
Uber.
once you get your card, you can go online, order, register online,
Okay.
fill out their information, and put your order in. And they usually deliver either same day or next day.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the
man.
thing about dispensaries, it's also all cash business.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are set up with what's called Canopay, which is their version of PayPal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most
Okay.
people just use, and they all have ATMs. So most people just go either
get
carry
that.
cash in or go to the ATM.
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. And then, and so it's. Does Dr. Kivett always recommend the THC, or is it kind of a mix of both?
The way we usually do it is we set up your profile to where once you walk into the dispensary, you can buy any product they have in there.
Okay.
So we usually do 4 routes of oral, topical, sublingual, and inhalation for low THC, high CDB, and the regular medical marijuana. We do the same for administrative routes.
Okay.
And that way you can pull from anything they have in their dispensaries.
Oh man. Okay.
So it's your choice, and a lot of dispensaries you can go into, and if you're not familiar with cannabis, never used it, aren't familiar about getting high and stuff of that nature, they will take their time and sit there, find out your condition, and lead you down the right road to the right product to have.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that Cure Leaf doesn't try to upsell you or sell you things that you don't need. They try to hone in on exactly what's going to help you with your problems.
Good. Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. People have, especially that are hesitant. That's why we're doing this, trying to educate people. And if you've never associated with marijuana in general, it can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, because a lot of people, especially the older generation, like in their 70s and 80s, they were brought up in the reefer madness area.
Yeah.
Where you smoke a joint, you could go crazy.
Yeah, it's the
become
propaganda.
a sociopath or a
Yeah.
psychopath.
Yeah.
So they try to relieve the fears of that.
Yeah, it's the gateway drug. You're that career criminal.
But we do have older folks
Mm-hmm.
that come in, and alcoholics come in that want to get off of the alcohol, and also older folks that want to get off their sleeping pills and their pain pills.
Yeah.
So they're coming in looking for either the CDB or the THC to help them do that.
Yeah. It's just it's a good way to kind of wean them off, those other prescription pills or whatever they're going through.
Yeah, because THC, there's never been any account in history of somebody ODing and dying for THC.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as medications goes, it's safe.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. You can't say that about some of the prescription painkillers being prescribed or just alcohol in general. Well, Keith, I appreciate your help today, man. You've been just a wealth of knowledge. We appreciate it, and I will let you get back to work.
All right, Sean, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah,
man.
bud.
Appreciate it.
So thank you guys for joining us today, and if you haven't done so, please go ahead and join. Go to agreenrelief.com, get an appointment set up at Curry Ford location here with Keith, and get yourself set up with a medical marijuana card. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks.